What is going on, ladies and gentlefish of the courtroom, all of my esteemed witnesses? This is the Croc, and the first thing you'll notice about this video is I sound like utter crap. But that's not important. I have realized, in the time of being away from YouTube and coming back, that there was one of my tutorial videos, particularly that I got a lot of questions and a lot of feedback, both when I worked with Xenon and I helped specific people. I'm making an update to this tutorial because I've also found out that the shortcut that you guys have been telling me, that it's worked for some of you and not worked for some of you. Now, you guys might remember ago when I said at 300 subscribers I was going to release a save package with all these DSV files and save files for your viewing pleasure, which covers all of the ready to Wi-Fi battle sets and decks ready on TCG2 with an explanation file of how all that works and the team pivots. But while that is part of this video, the part of this video that's very, very important is we're going to go over Desmume once again. The reason we're going to go over Desmume, the people that have had the issues with Desmume have actually went and extracted it. Now, you'll remember when I go through this Wi-Fi tutorial that you install WinCap, you do all that, and you replace the firmware. Now, I have right here my version of Desmume, which I did not replace the firmware. Now, you guys know I do have a wired desktop. I just want to point that out, that it is down here, which you can't see it because the way I've got my webcam. But I am on a wired connection. Now, I've already installed WinCap, just like the original video file. I'm going to link the original tutorial in the bottom here. I see that this thing don't want to work right now. I don't know why. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to have to get a new Desmume, but the point is, whether or not it wants to work right now or not, you would do the same exact thing. It's actually kind of embarrassing that I'm doing a tutorial video and the dadgum thing ain't working. I'm going to run this as administrator very quickly. Okay. I'm not really sure what the issue is. Hang on just a second, I'll be right back. Where's the pause button? Alright guys, I'm so sorry about that. This is so embarrassing. This is the first time I've done a tutorial video in which I had to actually go get another emulator. You know, unzip a new package, whatever. Okay, so you'll see here I have my save game at Nimbasa City with 3 badges because I'm awesome and stuff. But I'm going to go into the Nintendo Wi-Fi settings because we're going to go over this process once again. Now, I have not changed the firmware. Just so you guys know. Okay? It's going to be soft app and you're going to try and connect. Now, normally, what's going to happen when you test the connection, it's going to fail the first time and you replace the firmware. But some people have actually come to me and told me if you replace the firmware, it will stop working. And you guys are right. It kind of is a catch-22 between the two. And I decided to update this video because my particular one that I was using actually required me not to do the firmware. As you can see, this one I'm gonna have to work on mine and see if it's gonna work for whatever reason. I'm trying to think of what my problem could be. Going back through the regular steps, checking the Wi-Fi settings, you can see it's on my Ethernet family controller. That is not what I meant to do. Well, I'm utterly failing this tutorial, so that's okay. So, that's the firmware settings. That's not important. It's the emulation settings. I'm trying to replace the BIOS images. I think you do have to do that. The issue comes when you attempt to open the other thing and you change the firmware. That's when you get into some issues and stuff. So I'm going to restart the ROM now. Again, like with always, all my tutorials and such, I'm not going to tell you where to get Black 2 or whatever. So you're on your own on that one. But if you manage to get all this set up, you will get to your particular here. Now, I do have WinCap installed make sure you install WinCap. It's very, very important that you do so. Now I'm going to test this again on soft app. I don't know why I wanted to change that. Yes, it's correct. Now, it's like I said, I've had half people come to me and tell me it works first time. I've had some people come and tell me that it will not work. The first attempt, as you can see in this tutorial video, I did mess up, and I'm going to have to go through and figure out why mine's not working. So that's going to put some black battles and stuff on hold. I'm currently playing through my black, so I can go ahead and make a Pokebank save for X and Y. I do not know why mine is not working. I'm going to have to look into that. But some of you will have to replace the firmware, some of you will not. Some of you will basically extract everything and it will work. The way you'll know is when you test the connection like I just did. If it fails, it won't work and you'll have to replace the firmware. But some of you have replaced the firmware and you're having issues. So to correct this issue, you have to do exactly what I did in this video. And I'll link 2 videos to this. The first one is going to be the original tutorial from Soul Silver 79, which is where I learned to do it. And the second one is going to be my previous tutorial, which I did not cover, just extracting it. So good luck with all of that. Like I said, I'm going to have to work on mine and see what the heck is going on here. But until that time, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As always, it is great to be back. And Lexx says hi to everybody.
Hi everyone.
Okay. So with that, rate, comment, subscribe, peace out, objection, and find the computer room, and maybe I'll feel better. Peace. Alright, ladies and gentlefish of the courtroom, welcome back. This is going to be the tutorial for Desmume updated. Now, before we get into this, this is a 2-part video. The first part you saw me royally fail at using this. What I have done is the issue is WinCap has actually created an update to 4.1.3. That update makes all the difference in the world. Now I can actually show you what I was supposed to show you in this first part. A lot of my viewers, there's too many of you to name, have commented and Skyped me back and have told me, Vec, you don't have to unzip the firmware. When I do it, I screw it up. So, it's catch-22. Some people have to unzip it, some people don't. But I'm going to show you right now that my firmware has not been done. The only thing I've done with my firmware is you go in emulation settings. Remember how you set your firmware image? Okay, I did not replace any of that, okay? So everything's defaulted with plugins. And all you gotta do, and again, please, I've had so many questions. There is a way to do this with Wi-Fi, but it is a very dangerous, and you need to know exactly what you're doing, because what you have to do is emulate a virtual PC with VirtualBox or VMware or Oracleware or whatever, and basically you'd have to go through all kinds of steps and stuff that I don't know how to do. But I like wired. A lot of my friends like wired. So let's do it. Let's test the connection on soft app now that I have updated to 1.4.3. And you're going to notice here that I'm going to connect immediately. Now, some of you have messaged me after this point and said, hey, I get this successful connection in the Wi-Fi, but when I go into the game, black 2, white 2, etc., then I have an issue. Now, what I've done is I actually own a retail copy of black. So I have my Travis friend code registered in the PalPad, because even though I battled B2J135, a former business partner of Planet Poke, last with this very NU team that I have here, I'll link the battle. It's a pretty good battle. You guys should go watch that. Actually, I don't think it's on my channel because I was going to upload it for Planet Poke and they never uploaded it. So I might upload it at a later date. But let's get back into this tutorial video, back into this big case that we got. I apologize for the lag. I did get an upgrade to this computer. A friend of ours did it for free, put in her old graphics card. So it's kind of Lexx's old computer case with her graphics card, etc. So it runs quite a bit better. I'm actually running this on 32-bit color. I can actually run the Wii on this thing, so that's pretty awesome. And run Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. But that's not important. What is important is, for some reason, my PalPad reset. One thing you'll notice when you use Desmume Wi-Fi, you will have to, especially if you have any issues with the Wi-Fi connection, you're going to have to continually update the card when you switch teams and stuff, so it can recognize you. But the reason I like this is because my black version has the Zekrom C gear on the bottom, so I can use that with Wi-Fi and prepare a file for Pokebank when it does get released. Now, you're going to notice here, I'm going to go into my settings here, and I'm going to show you that I do indeed have one friend in PalPad, which is myself, because I'm one of those lonely people that have myself registered on my own game. So you'll check your friend code, etc. You'll check your friend roster. You can see that Vec is updated, also Travis and stuff. And yeah, we're going to try to go into Wi-Fi, because obviously if you don't have a PalPad person registered, you can't go on Wi-Fi. So let's see if now we can indeed go on Wi-Fi after the issues have been corrected. If you're still getting any issues, do try to do the firmware. If you need any help, please message me on Skype, add me. It's in the outro of our video. Please, please add me. I have no problem with that. I need more people to talk to anyway, just kidding. You know you have too many people on Skype when you have 100, 150, 180 contacts, and 30, 40, 50 of them are online at a time, you know, community living. So, let's connect to Wi-Fi. Like I said, I have not changed this team, so it's not going to be retarded and make me switch it. Now, I just connected a few minutes ago prior to doing the second part of the video, because in this first part, I did fail to find the problem, and then I researched it, and WinCap had an update. I did not know that, so what I did is I completely uninstalled 4.1.2 and reinstalled 4.1.3. I ran the wizard for 4.1.3, and as you can see, I am in the Wi-Fi room on Desmume Wi-Fi on the computer. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial video. I needed to update this for a long time, and the reason I needed to update it is because I did get a lot of feedback from this video. I do miss working with Xenon and Etika and Sucker for Jessica with you know, the thing that went downhill that I can't remember the name, Pokemon Spitbait. I do need to bring something up in this video. There has been two people come to me. One has come to me directly. It's really good friendly uploader and colleague of mine, Badoof's Crazy Videos. Very funny guy, very funny indeed. Records everything by camera, very successful guy. What I wanted to point out about Badoof is he came to me about the Poke Union. Now, you guys know we talked about the Poke Union for a long time. You guys deserve to know what happened and kind of my idea. Well, let me put it to you straight. We have a baby coming in June. So even come June, it's going to be hard to do uploads. But I've already talked to Lexx about how important keeping the YouTube community is to me because I have my gaming girl partner. Now, here's the deal. If, and only if, there's enough people that want to do this, and new powers are redistributed so I do not have sole control or have to run it by myself, if there's enough people, I will get together with the right people and I will try to make something of TPU. However, I do not have time to run 2 channels. I just do not have the time. I'm getting more hours with my new position that I love at work, and it's just really hard. I mean, hell, I'm commentating for you guys even though I don't feel good. By the way, I wish I had the flu, because this crap, whatever I have, it really sucks. Like, I feel like I still have something in between my tonsils that I can't swallow, and my throat is like raw. It's ridiculous. But I'm still commentating because I love you guys. So, if that happens, I'm talking to Badoof, Triple Finish Gaming. If you guys find the right people that want to do it, that I'm not 100% in charge of, and I just kind of advise and help out, and I can still run this channel with my girl, I will do what I can to help. There are too many things that at this point have no reason to come back. I was actually looking at reminiscing some old memories of my old Small Gun posts and Team Sonic and stuff like that, you know, and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much exactly how I feel about it. If those cases happen, I'm perfectly okay with doing what I can. But other than that, that is all I can do, because I've got to make sure things are getting ready for the baby. You guys have seen the apartment. It's a mess right now, so you can't look at it again. But everything is coming together really nicely. Hope you guys have had wonderful holidays. It is so great to be back. This is the second video back-to-back in days. Both a new channel trailer, a new banner, and now a new tutorial. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial as you enjoy all of my other ones. I'll probably do a save next, because that's a big thing. But as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out, objection, and find the computer room, and peace.